It's a beautiful night for college baseball at Baum Walker Stadium. $2 hot dog night. And the second-ranked Arkansas Razorbacks off a series loss at Georgia return home for a midweek in-state matchup with the Golden Lions of UAPB on Jackie Robinson night.
Kozel might have had to dust off that glove, the fielding glove, and the non-first baseman mitt.
Strike three called over the outside corner. Terry down looking. Felt like McGuire at times was struggling to finish off hitters last week against Arkansas State once he got ahead, but able to key Terry to begin the game. One quick out in the top of the first inning. And that's going to be a wave and a miss. Grease Smith down on strikes, couple of batters faced in 2 Ks. There's that quick release to the plate, yet Vahiva's going to swipe it. I'm to the point where I don't want to see any more infielders diving into bases, but Vahiva gets stolen base number 6. Outfield straight away at regular depth. That ball's blistered to right. It's down for a base hit. Small over to cut it off. Vahiva will turn third and score. One brother knocks in another one. Arkansas on the board first. RBI number 51 for Kahia Willoy. That's best on this team. And second and on base and third and slug. So he's actually hit better in league play than he has in the totality of the season as he fouls one away. How about the effort, though, by the left fielder, Terry? The wind kind of brought that back. Cahillo's going to tag. He's going to go from first to second. Terry went into the stands. And Rob Kozel really trying to impact some lives there in Pine Bluff. Maybe compete for a conference tournament championship. Bulls will dump one out into left center for a base hit. Kahia Willoy will turn third and score. And Arkansas has plated 3 runs here in the bottom of the first. Couple of run-scoring singles and a sac fly, and that third out has been a bit elusive.
Yeah, that was one of those 8.
Two-hopper to Vahiva. Willoy makes the play, and there's 2 outs.
Back to finish my thought. That was one of the 8 games the Golden Lions had lost by 1 run. So of just laying off that pitch.
He lifts the ball in the air, right center field. Well struck, carrying back to the wall, and he's leaving. Goodbye. Another opposite field home run for the Razorbacks. Number 13 for Willoy. And Arkansas has a 5-0 lead. And the ability to lift, elevate, punctuate, and celebrate. Another home run for Vahiva. Looking for more. Cahillo blisters one into center for a base hit. Maxwell on that hammy. He's going to turn third. He's going to continue to the plate and have just enough to get there and score run number 6. Second RBI of the game for Kahia Willoy. He's up to 52 on the season. He's drafted in.
Very high as well,
no
too.
doubt. I think
turned out a lot of money.
Second, third round. Robinette will hammer one in the air, left center field. Grease Smith on the move, won't get there. That ball's going to take a bounce and kick up off the fence. And Robinette has his first hit of the year. And it's a ringing double to begin the bottom of the third inning. Plummeted all the way to number 1. Becker sucks one to left. This one's got a chance. Climbing to the fence and into the bullpen. Zane Becker just hit his first home run as a Razorback. And Arkansas adds to its lead against UAPB. 8-3 Hogs. So Reese Robinette gets his first hit. Zane Becker gets his first home run. And the Hogs off to a good beginning in the bottom of the third. And reading like we have, and there were some eyebrows raised to the ceiling. Kahillo spanks one in the air, left field. Does this one have enough? Up, out, and gone. 11th home run of the season for Kahia Willoy. He says, woo pig to the hog pen. And Arkansas has reached 10 runs in the game. That was hit a little bit harder and thus a little bit further.
About 102, there's a difference between 97 exit velocity and just about 5 miles an hour does a big difference.
Mariano Rivera, war 42. Chopper to Iredale, that's a nice backhand. Throws to second for an out. Back to first, how about that double play? Arkansas goes around the horn. And it was a backhand by Iredale, who was playing in, that started the 5-4-3 double play. Ago, I can barely remember 1994. Speaking of strikeouts, there's one. Voth will wave and miss to begin the sixth
Probably
inning.
back then that you had a little more color in your hair, but I'm still jealous for the gray hair.
Yeah, well,
My lack of hair.
there was a different couple of shades as Voth chased the high one. Punched by the mound. There's Kojal. He'll flip to first to end the inning. One thing we haven't had a lot of in the last month is a 7-inning stretch at Baumwalker. We are getting one tonight. Hogs up by 7.
But they just had height.
That is a swing, and that's strike 3. So Eves will K the first that he's faced. Cam Kojal, singled in 4 at-bats. He drives one in the into right field. Hit well. Does it have enough? To the fence. Goodbye. Cam Kojal's just leaving. His 8th home run of the season. And Arkansas has put a dozen on the board. It's 12-3.
Boy, stay hot, Cam Kojal.
That's laced to the gap in left center field. It's down. It's going to take a bounce. It's going to kick away from the center fielder, Grease Smith. Here comes Kendall Diggs around third. God bless, good night. Tip your waiters and drive home safely. This one's over. Hogs win it 13-3. They get another run rule, and Reese Robinette with his 3rd double of the game ends it for Arkansas.